In 1996, NZAS was performing quite badly across the board. Our safety record in the past probably was pretty consistent with the rest of manufacturing industry.
Focus was pretty much on the old Kiwi adage, get in, show a bit of Kiwi ingenuity and get it done. Unfortunately, the results in terms of safety performance reflected that we didn't have a high emphasis on safety at that time.
Things are quite different now, and we injure maybe one person per year that can't come to work in the next rostered shift. Things have changed quite a lot.
Although we did achieve that, it wasn't good enough. We've got a goal of 0, and everybody's going pretty hard out to ensure we can satisfy that goal.
We believe that the goal of 0 workplace injuries and illness is possible. We've seen it in other industries, and we know that we can get there. NZAS produces around 340,000 tonnes of aluminium product per year, and we employ about 780 people, plus another 160 contractors. It's a great business. Historically, NZAS has been an organisation that's been run top-down. The Performance Enhancement Program was an opportunity to turn the business upside down and start bringing ideas from the shop floor and getting management to act on those ideas. And we generated over 10,000 ideas, of which 5,000 were fully analysed and over 1,000 ideas implemented. In the 2 years following that, we increased the production, we reduced costs significantly and improved safety to a level that we hadn't seen prior to that.
Very, very willing workforce, buying into the initiatives. We haven't done any work that has been a bolt-on and then discarded. Everything we do for a valid reason. We give it time to embed, and we do it as well as, not instead of.
It is fair to say that the focus at the time was cost and productivity, but because you can't de-link safety and health and environmental performance from productivity and cost, we saw an improvement across the board on all of our key metrics, including safety, including the environment, including communities, as well as cost and profitability.
Filling plug molds.
We have a meeting every 6 weeks. We follow up on issues that have come up during the 6-week period. We hope to improve each one.
I said, rightio, you tag out the west one only.
They're always looking at different ways to improve their daily jobs.
In fact, we have one idea in particular, the offline reconstruction project, that was a major shift in the way we do business. It was an idea that came off the shop floor, it was highly innovative, and not only did it improve the productivity of our plant, but it improved the safety enormously of that team.
In the old days, we were building online, so we had to work in an environment on the potlines, competing with the reduction operations. It was a very hot and dusty environment as well, and it took us around about 7 days to construct a cell down on that line. So we had to dig the cell out online as well as reline it down there. We used a hazard evaluation analysis tool to actually step through all our, I guess, the concept of what we wanted to achieve. Safety underpinned the whole design of that project. But for the guys, we've got a very pleasant environment to work in compared to the potline environment. On the offline, we can use a lot more craneage. We've got better systems, we've got a special staged area set up, so we've sort of cut down a lot of that manual handling and manoeuvring of materials. The other big factor is we changed our shift pattern, where guys were working night shifts. We've now been able to move to a day shift, 12-hour operation, which has definitely improved people's lifestyles, and the guys really enjoy that.
Interestingly enough, although this initiative is really based on safety, we've seen improvements across the board on productivity and profitability. It builds on all the cultural programs that we've had in the past, and it encourages ideas to come up from the floor to improve the safety performance of NZAS. The Performance Enhancement Program was extremely successful. The SLDP, or the Safety Leadership Development Program, is an initiative that empowers leaders to have a common understanding of what it takes to be a good safety leader.
The process is that an individual will go online and assess his safety leadership skills. Then they take that assessment to their leader. Their leader gets an opportunity to have a look through that. What we're after is a consistent knowledge across the board in all of these safety skills.
The SLDP is really a logical extension of all the initiatives we have done before.
People have genuinely contributed to the safety effort. Staff have bought into it, and are coming to work attempting to do the right thing every time they go out into the workplace.
It also built the culture of inclusion. People felt like they really could make a difference in our workplace.
The way things are now is miles better than it was. The whole psychology of the place, everything's different.
The wellness program is really important to NZAS because we have an ageing workforce.
We've got a 25-year club that's got a huge membership, I think somewhere around 200. And we've got obviously people at 30 and 35 years service.
And with that ageing workforce, we need to make sure that not only their safety is taken care of, but their long-term health and well-being. In order to do that, we've introduced a wellness program that helps people manage their lifestyles outside of work so that when they come to work, they're safer.
What we've established now is the wellness assessment in addition to the 2 yearly medicals.
It includes their outside of work habits, including their exercise and their eating habits.
So how are things going with your weight loss, Neil?
Great.
Good?
Yeah, really good.
The more easily they can do their job, the less likely they are to get injured, and of course they're going to be, hopefully, much happier people because they're not going to get so tired doing their job at work.
We invest money in nurses, physiotherapists and doctors, as well as a medical facility. It encourages people to use those facilities to make sure that they're proactive in managing their health and safety.
And when you have problems like physiotherapy problems, you can come here and get assessed and repaired.
I'm not young anymore. I'm not old, but I decided to make an appointment to get checked out, and they put me through all the tests, and I wasn't very fit, and I was very much overweight, and they discovered I had an irregular heartbeat, and my blood pressure was terrible.
There's an ongoing support for the staff member. They're not just expected to remember everything that's discussed here.
So we can get in early and have the best chance of a full recovery and total rehabilitation, and nobody feels as if their livelihood or their work is threatened in any way.
And we're finding that people are taking fewer sick days and are really engaging with the business. I think it's something that people really appreciate too.
Aside from the wellness assessment, we have Subway in the canteen. We recently invited Simon Holst to support the wellness program and introduce healthy cooking methods.
Since November I've lost 20 kilos, and the company have been 100% behind me to help me with my health problems.
Running an organisation of nearly 1,000 people is quite complex, and ensuring that you have a culture that's aligned with where the business wants to go is very, very difficult. But by introducing programs on safety and on cost, we've found that we've given the people an opportunity to contribute, and through things like the wellness program, we've made people feel valued, and they do continue to contribute to the positive culture that we do have.
When you start to improve your safety performance as dramatically as we have, increase throughput, productivity, and quality gains are there as well. Pretty good sign that you should be around for a while because you know what you're doing and you're doing it well. At NZAS, we have a goal of 0 and we know it can be achieved. To get there is an ongoing journey, and when we get there, which we know we will, we have to keep making improvements so that we stay there.